Alright, hey again out there everyone. We're back on part 12 of our funny little Totemless and Shieldless series. Today I'm planning on not dying, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So, let's see what we can cook up. Hopefully not garbage. Depends though. Yeah, last time we got better shovel, just because I kinda need it. Also, hey, how you doing again, Flagma? But last time we got a better shovel and some different wood types that I should go plant now that I'm thinking about. But, you know, we're only missing cherry and mangrove, and azalea is a wood type that exists. Can't see the air quotes I'm doing, but they're definitely there. So, let's see what we can cook up though. I kind of want a way up through here, something like that. Like a solid staircase. Um, I know I've got a cave under my house somewhere. I don't know where though, but it's out there. We're out of torches. So we couldn't find an ancient city last time, unfortunately. I kind of ran out of torches a little bit too early, but these things do happen. Last time we also planted some pillars to mark out where our river is gonna go. And we're kind of gonna dig out a little bit more, hopefully, and see what we can get. I want to get rid of these trees first, though, at least. Especially this big one, so I'm gonna probably like empty out this whole like field of all of its trees, and then we'll kind of replant some better ones or something. Of course, I'm gonna be mining this for a while, I guess, huh? And yeah, should be a pretty easy day today. Oh, I should also mention too, for our gear, one of our last enchants that we saw on the enchantment table before I left yesterday was Respiration 3, which if you might remember, is the thing we're looking for. So we'll probably grab that today, and then we'll combine it onto our helmet, and then we'll just have to get my other helmet put together. But I should be able to get a perfect diamond helmet today too, which just leaves the boots with feather falling 4. So we are really making some great progress here on what's going on, and that's pretty good. And we'll probably use this wood as well to kind of keep going with the fence gates and the fences. I haven't done that in a little bit. I think we'll also reserve more of this land for like for like livestock or something. Not necessarily trees in this area, or not trees like this. I think I should probably pick a different tree type to farm if I do decide to farm anything. Or at least be a little bit more mindful at the spots. Like, these are good trees, those are solid. I think when they're front like this, it covers up too much, so we'll try and make it look a little bit nicer at some point. But now that it's starting to become nighttime, you can really start to get a feel for how much we've actually got, like, under control. Just the amount of lighting that we have around the world, and up the mountain mainly is like one of our big ones here, so the fact that this is all lit up is pretty good. Or at least most of it's lit up. Of course, there are still a ton of dark spots as you get farther down, but honestly, this is really solid for like a base. Like, you can't go that wrong here at this point, so that's nice. And as for the river, I don't think I'm gonna focus on making it bend straight away. It'll probably just be a straight shot across to the other side. Um, just because it makes my life a little bit easier, and we can always bend it later if need be. But honestly, it's a little bit too fucked up to try and bend it so early on without super great tools. I got good tools, but since they don't have efficiency, or no, excuse me, not efficiency, since they don't have mending, they're not really good tools. They might look like they are, and they kind of are, but they're really not, so we want to be a little cautious of that. And let's go ahead and sleep. And now that I have all these different saplings too, I'm planning on actually making a house up above ground for once. Oh, I got a bit of a stuffy nose today, I guess, for just no reason, so that's fun. Really don't want that lasting into tomorrow, though. But, yeah, just a safe place to live, so that's cool. I need to finish flattening that out a little bit. And we'll go ahead and take a little walk around and see what we can't see. We'll probably mine straight from there, straight to the other side, and we'll just see what happens. That's already a good start. Oh, man. Now, luckily, I believe efficiency 4 is actually, like, good for, dirt. I think it only really needs to be up to 2 or something for it to be insta-mine, but still something we'll have to, keep in mind is all. And I really kind of want to, flatten this out. Ooh, yeah, wow, we've got... Holy Jesus, we've got a lot of shit to mine at some point. Oof. That's gonna suck. Now, even doing one straight line of this is gonna take a while, so that's fun. I think I'll make this river like 10 blocks wide or something. Just nice and, something nice and fixed like that ought to be pretty good. Can't really see it needing to be, much more than that. Otherwise, today it's just been a pretty chill day. I've just been taking it easy and just enjoying the weekend while I still can. Because, you know, gotta go back to work tomorrow and all that, which that's always fun. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Except for the meetings I get to do in the morning, because I guess now I'm an adult now who's actually somewhat valued at my company, which is very weird to think about. That's cool. Yeah, I think you can start to see the scale, the height that we're gonna have to really dig through. Especially once we start getting the dirt up here, then it starts getting a lot rougher, so that's fun. I would mine up into this a little bit more. I want to mine this away at some point too, so might as well at least do a little bit right now. that's where it flattens out. And yep, we still have a long way to go to carve all this, so that's fun. In fact, the terrain actually gets even higher, which is even worse, so... We finally made it clear to the other side, but damn. Alright, OBS officially sucks. Alright, I'm sick of this shit. Apparently a better alternative without costing an arm and a leg, and even then, it's like, you know, why not just use OBS at that point? So that's really cool that it keeps doing that, and it won't tell me why. Yeah, like I was saying, the stone's really gonna slow us down a bunch by comparison, so that's fun. We're gonna have to go put all this away too, because I actually want to try and save a bunch of these blocks as well. And I'm gonna have to make a dock that cuts through here at some point. I haven't yet. Oh yeah, cave that I actually haven't been through. I'll have to look at that at some point. Let's see your docks. Here we go. There's chat. Wow, no way. Let's see what we can go tuck away. Alright, let's see here. We'll put away the dirt first. And the cobblestone next. One nice thing about this is the amount of shit I'll be able to get out of it, so it helps. There we go. Put away some of the extra wood that we got. Otherwise, I'll make some spare torches to get rid of those sticks, and also I kind of just need torches anyways. And we'll keep going. Alright, these finally all decayed. I didn't even notice for a second. It's like a whole different place. I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit better. Just being able to actually see the different fence lines, honestly, is pretty cool, but I'd say that's better for now. I can always adjust it later if I really need to. Bonk. I mean, like, look at the amount of shit we're gonna have to mine out of here, dude. Just for one strip of this. And I'll have to do this another, like, 9 to 10 times or so to get the rest of them in. I think we'll just do this one line and then probably leave it alone for now, just because I'm gonna, like, break the shit out of my pickaxe if I do this for too long, so... I'll probably do one line that goes the whole way through, and then... at least get all the dirt, maybe, on the other 9 or so. So that way all that's left is, like, just the stone after a while. It'll be a little bit easier. Yeah, copper, first time picking that up. Nope. Got already a stack of copper, Jesus, damn. Really hope the copper builds end up being worth it a little bit more with the new update, but I don't know, man. Copper is just kind of here to be here, it really feels like. It was here for the lightning rods, because that was the actual, like, good idea that they had, and like, oh shit, we actually have a metal that, we actually have to have a metal that goes with it, and then they just settled on that, and then they kind of forgot to do anything else with it, which, you know, it's there, it's trying its best, but, you know. Oh, we're pretty clear through to the other side, at least. Except we're not, because we've actually got so much extra height to go through, it's kind of ridiculous. But we are finally starting to get there. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have that out, I guess, but that's alright. I mean, even if it takes like half an hour per strip, that's honestly not that bad at the end of the day. It's still, yeah, it's still 5 hours worth of work, granted, but the amount of shit that we get out of it's insane. Like, I'll use this cobblestone for a super long time. It's not that slow, objectively. I've worked on much longer projects for, well, longer, so it's not that bad. It just kind of stinks without mending for right now, so that's why we're only going to do like one strip, maybe two. But right now it'll just be one, just so I can actually do other stuff today. Like getting that funny little respiration helmet, that'll be nice. But either way, it's just digging. I mean, there's not a lot to it. Okay, so we're finally at sea level here, so that's cool. And now it's pretty much just a straight line across, and I don't think we have that much height-wise to do. As it gets worse, cool, alright. And we're out of space again, so let's go ahead and tuck this away and hop on back. Alright, let's go ahead and get that tucked away. A lot more that time. Copper is just kind of junk, so it technically has to go on the, raw metals and all that, but it's junk. Like, come on, it's here. Luckily, there's only like two other raw like metal blocks in the game, pretty much. It's copper and gold. So it's, if this thing takes up all my space, that's fine because there's literally nothing else that can take up that much space. That's all good, but you know. Do I have anything in my furnaces? Let's find out. Nope, we're all good. I'd like to be able to sleep here. Here we go, yep. So this is the hard line that we'll have easy access to. So realistically, to cross this river, I'll probably bridge over this, like, kind of indent over this one, and then the river will go back a good bit. As you can see, like, the other outline that we had worked on last time to kind of get this set up. So, you know, there's stuff we can do. But, yeah, no, digging all this out to sea level is, like, hard, dude. Like, it is rough as fuck. So, I wanted to actually be usable, and I don't know if boats can really go up water. I forget if that's actually a thing or not. Because I want to say it is, but then sometimes you try it, and it's, like, jank as hell, and it's, you know, only works sometimes. So that's why I'm doing this one at sea level, at least for right now. Because we can always just, like, if it doesn't, then we can just make a normal river otherwise, and then I can just leave this one at sea level, just for, like, a straight line across, but, you know, it's just weird as all. In fact, I think we can actually try something like that real quick. Let me put these back. Oh, no, we can't, because I don't have a, it's not wide enough, do we? We'll give it a try in a little bit. But I think as long as there's some kind of slopage, like if it's like 2 blocks like forward and then 1 block up at least, something like that, it's not just a 1-to-1 like ratio, then a boat should be able to go up it pretty easy. It wouldn't bug me so much that OBS crashes if I could just know why. And that's my problem, is that I don't know why, and I don't think I ever will know why. But it just wants to stop. And it's very annoying at this point. Like, seriously, I don't get it. I keep forgetting to fucking run it as administrator. Every time. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that, but I do, and it's starting to get a little annoying. Oh, man. Get it figured out one day, but dude, it's just, come on. But yeah, as long as there's enough, like slopage with it, I think boats can go, like, uphill a little bit. It's just the water can't be, like, too steep by the time it gets there. Like, it has to be, like, less than, like, a half block or something, if I had to guess. So you know how, like, water thins out as it flows more. It probably has to flow out about, like, 4 or 5 blocks before you can go up another block with just water. Which, if that's the case, that's actually fairly doable, but I don't know if that is going to be the case or not. I think we're almost done mining out this strip at least, so at least I hope, because this is starting to get a little annoying. Just goes on forever. There's no way I could do this another, like, 15 or 20 times or whatever to get it, so what'll realistically end up happening is I'll just shave all the dirt off the top of it, because I'll get this like 3 or 4 blocks of depth, and then I'll just kind of mesh around it a little bit more. So we'll probably end up filling in some of this space at some point, again, with like cobblestone, which is, you know, a little annoying, but it is how it is, and probably make a better river out of it at least. It actually goes up and down a little bit more. Oh, this guy's still alive. Look at him go. Damn, we still have a lot to go through. Yeah, I can't do this one forever. Holy shit, man. This ain't cool at all. Let me also, I guess while I'm here, I don't know, there's gotta be There's gotta be something that I'm just fucking up on with OBS that I just keep thinking I'm not. So we're gonna tone the stream quality down a bit to 2200. And I've got full resolution passes. We'll go for a P4 preset. And we'll just see how that goes. Because otherwise, I've got like nothing else I can really try here. Other than just lower the bitrate more until it stops being shit. Which, that's not how that works, unfortunately. I wish it did, but I've got enough like upload and download where it should be able to handle streaming to two platforms at once. Because I'm keeping the bitrate in check here too, so shouldn't really be that bad. Hell, it even would do it with just streaming to Twitch, so just one platform and not two. But they got funky, and I don't know why. I don't know how much it's gonna be to fix this pickaxe either, too. I don't want to, I'm not breaking my rule to get mending, because if I do, then that's just lame and dumb, but if I can fish it, it's a whole different story, but I'm not gonna just sit here and fish for like 20 years hoping for one mending book. That just feels stupid, too. Although I might at the rate the things are going, because this thing's just gonna wear down and die. But that's why people have villager trading halls, is because it's consistent, you know? Always there. You can always get it to be there compared to like fishing or exploring or anything like that. Like once in a blue moon I'll see like something like with mending in like an end city, like for gear, but by that point it's too late. And then even if it wasn't, it's like got a fucking curse on it or something that I don't want it to have, so why even bother at that rate? That's always fun. Look at him go. Oh my god, we made it through. Yes. Oh, we got a straight shot from ocean to ocean. That's cool. Um, Also, again, gives us a good border, yada yada yada. It's not that bad, but not doing this again, that's for sure. This is just not gonna be worth it. Oh. Okay, I guess we have pillagers up ahead of us. Yep, there they are. Good for him for trying, though. Of course, we're gonna still run into this issue with some of the stone later on, so that's fun. But yeah, I guess if we give the boat thing a little test, if I go ahead and do a little something like this, just to see. So maybe on paper a boat could actually go up this somehow. Like, could I actually go from here to up there without having to like get up and off or nothing, or you know? Because it rises with the water a bit, but you have to be like careful because if it sinks on, then there it goes, you know, then it sinks under, and you can't have that. So then it's like, how do I get a boat to not do that, basically? And the only other thing I can really think of at that rate is, let me see here, we'll just talk, we'll just carve this out a little bit here, but there should definitely be a way to do it. So when we get something like this, for example, if I then like do this, I don't think, see, then the boat won't actually reach up there technically is my other issue too. So same deal, we go ahead and place in a boat. Because technically that's not up a full block that it needs to be. It's just short, so. But now if I do something like this. No. Because it doesn't actually rise up enough. Damn, dude, come on. There's got to be something. Really, man? There ain't nothing? Come on. Stairs, maybe? Stairs actually do something? I don't know, but I feel like something has to give at some point. Like, there has to be a way to make a water source that'll go, like, up layer by layer without having to just readjust the whole thing at once. And I don't like leaving stupid-ass gaps like this either. It just feels dumb. Like, this won't even make it up a half block, like, at all. Like, that's lame. Like, come on. Go ahead and put the bed down. We'll try slabs, maybe. Like, if I have, like, enough, like, slab steps or something like that, maybe I could get it to go up, but I guess I could have soul sand on. I guess that really is probably the main thing is I could just have soul sand up here and it bobs it up each way. That's realistically gonna be what happens. So like at each like incline it'll have to have like some soul sand. So I guess that lets me like be a little bit more natural with the height, but you know, still means I'd have soul sand. So it's not bad. I think it's a fair trade-off, yeah. Okay. I forgot about soul sand until just now, so we'll probably end up doing that, unfortunately, as annoying as it is, but to be blunt, there's not really that much of a better choice. Not without wanting to cave my own head in, at least, so, you know, probably don't want to do that. Probably just keep it at around this height or whatever and just go from there. Alright, yeah, I continued up there. Well, that's annoying. Hey Godzilla, how you doing again? I'm digging out more of this stupid ass river, unfortunately, so, you know, it's taking a little bit. I was just gonna do it from seafloor to seafloor, but it's like way too many blocks, so reining it back a little bit. I at least learned a little bit from all the other shit I've done where, you know, too big of a scale is gonna hurt, especially this early game when I don't even have beacons, so don't want to get too hasty with it. And I'm out of inventory space. Yay, that's fun. Hey, welcome from Russia then. How you doing? Um, that's gonna break, and I don't like that. Not gonna break for a while, but still gonna break the way I'm going, so that's no good. There we go, we'll just stick with something like this for now. I'll widen it out at some point, it just needs to exist, basically, is all it really needs to do. Yeah, we got a clear line across from that ocean all the way down to that ocean. So we got at least a nice border to work with, but, you know, still not too good. Kinda wish it didn't carve through a stony beach too, because that definitely is the worst part of it. Okay, this time I actually remember to run it as administrator. So let's see if it helps this time or not, because if it doesn't, that's gonna be super annoying. I hate it when it does that. I don't know why it does, but it does, and it's just kind of ridiculous at this point. But hopefully, run as administrator will actually do something this time. We got a little bit more stuff at least, if nothing else. But dude, this, oh, I don't get it. I don't get OBS. It used to be okay enough when I was in college, but now I don't even know what the fuck's going on with it half the time to really try and fix it. Just everyone else has the same problem, but there's not enough to do anything about it, unfortunately. Alright, there we go, we got that. Kinda done digging that out for a while. I'm curious how many diamonds it would be to repair this. So we're just going to make a fresh pickaxe and see how many it takes to fix it up. And an anvil, because I can't keep doing it forever. I'm gonna have to at some point, but whoops. On the pickaxe. Oh no, it's starting to hit that critical mass. Oh shit, that's not good. Ah, yes, the best feature of the game. The game stops fucking working because they forgot to actually, you know, have something enjoyable happen. So, these things have to be used a lot more sparingly, so no more river work until it's done, but if I'm playing Roblox. But man, this shit just, oh my god. I might be better off just re-enchanting a whole new pickaxe at this point because it's just that fucked up and stupid. I mean, Fortune 3 is right there, but I still need to get Respiration instead. And I can't get Mending for a very long time, realistically. Damn it, man. This shit blows. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take our spare diamond shit that we have. Maybe some books. And maybe a couple of extra diamond blocks. And some sticks. And some logs. And we're gonna pop on through the, I'm gonna pop on through the nether and go use the, blaze spawner for a while. And hope to God that it does something nice. Alright, see, that's why mending's so fucking important, because now I'm at a point where I can fix it one more time for 33 levels, or I don't ever get to use my pickaxe again. So that's fun and cool. And a very good feature that I'm glad exists. Alright, so just getting that respiration on the helmet with level 30 is what we're really here for. I really want to go find a bastion at some point for netherite, but that's probably going to be after I get a hold of an elytra, to be honest. It'll just be a little bit easier to fly through the nether to look for it. Other than that, I don't really know. Look at him go. But yeah, this shit kind of stinks. Yeah, I just don't get why it has to be such a massive pain in the ass to do this shit sometimes, you know? Because now we're gonna have to sit here and grind for a little bit, because I can't go without a, you know, an extra pickaxe like that. Because it's gonna be really bad. But it's like, if they don't want the, I don't know, like the too expensive feature's dumb, but to be honest, it should never be at that point anyways. Like, why should it be more expensive to fix up the same tool with the same thing, you know? Like, it should be like a flat rate based on the enchantments that it has, but that's it, you know? It shouldn't keep getting more expensive the more times you fix it, because when you hit a gridlock like that, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I have the diamonds and I have levels, but if it stops at level 40, then that's just dumb. But now we have to AFK here for God knows how long, and pretty much hope for the best, so that's fun. Alright, there's our respiration 3 that we're actually after. And we're gonna be after it for a long time. And it's pretty much just sit and wait. But it would be different if mending was at least a little bit more accessible. Like here, I'm gonna see if I can actually Google it. But it's only a treasure enchantment, of course, because sure it is, you know. But it's literally just villager shit. Otherwise, it's the main problem. And it's really a shame. But yeah, it's pretty much just trading is the main thing. There's just nothing else for it, honestly. You can technically get it from like a jungle temple, but like, come on. That one's not gonna happen. I haven't even seen one and I live in a jungle, for God's sake, so, you know, that's not gonna happen for a long time. technically we're fine enough to, because I can still stomach, like, putting on, I can still stomach, like, fixing it up one more time, but I don't know if I could slap a mending book on it after that is my other issue, too, if I did get one later. So at that point, I would just have to make a new pickaxe. But at that point, I should be able to beat the Ender Dragon and then actually start, like, villager work. So at that point, I guess it really wouldn't matter whether I needed to make a new one or not, because then I could just get the other enchantments. But still, man. I know this shit sucks, but we gotta get it done, you know. Need that helmet, and then depending on it, because Fortune 3 is a super hard enchant to really get, I'll probably go for that extra pickaxe first with Fortune 3. But, otherwise, Respiration isn't, like, a super duper necessity, but this pickaxe is gonna be the way things are going. That's why I'm worried about it, you know? And plus, if we're lucky, we'll get Unbreaking 3 Efficiency 4 on it as well. Which, let's take a peek. What does it even got? Yeah, it's just Fortune 3 there, so that's really what we're going for right now. Because there's not a lot else that's really worth it otherwise, other than the helmet, but, you know, I can get that later. Oh, I wanted to see book enchantments too. That was the other reason why I was here with these. Let's see, book-wise, they're garbage. I forgot about that, yeah. Level 30 enchant is knocked back to you on a book. Like, yeah, that's real nice. Real original, you know. Alright, they're 27 and a half to go, yay. Or 27 and a half, 2.5 level, excuse me. I'm a little out of it in case you can't tell. Because this shit sucks. It's just mind-numbing. almost to level 30 for that pickaxe. And probably another 2 blazes or so to kill. They're hanging out up there being assholes, but... I do like this, though. I do like the blaze rods. Getting a ton of them. Good fuel source for furnaces, and... You know, again, potion making is always pretty nice to be able to do and not have to really worry about this later on, so... I mean, I'll need them for Eyes of Ender too, but, you know, it's minuscule by comparison. Fortune 3. Eh, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. If I can just get Unbreaking 3, that's fine. But we got Sharpness 4. Protection 4 that I don't give a shit about. Good. Depth Strider 3, I don't give a shit about. Good. Okay. Very easy choice. Sharpness 4 is up next. And then that combines with our Sweeping Edge 3 sword, and then that gets combined here, where we'll just need looting 2 at some point. I guess we'll go check the books too while we're waiting for more to spawn. Let's see what else we need. Sharpness 4 on a book is pretty swag, not gonna lie, but I can just get it straight on the sword, so we don't need to worry about that right now. But the books are a good, like, throwaway option in case, like, I have nothing else I really want to enchant. Oh, now OBS doesn't want to crash. Now it's been a half an hour, just nothing, and OBS is fine. That's nice. Alright, Sharpness 4, Diamond Sword. What do we got? If it has Fire Aspect, I'm going to be very sad, because that will be very annoying. But I'm sure it'll be fine. That's good. It seems like that's bad, but that's actually really not bad, so... Alright, and Breaking 3. Nope. Fire Protection. Nope. Book. Nope. Wow, Bandit Arthropods. Yippee. And that's why we brought Lapis Blocks. Unbreaking 3. Cool. Protection 4. Not cool. Book. Sweeping Edge 3. Not really that good because it's on... Nah, I will say it's not good. I was gonna say maybe I could have it on there, but depending on what other enchantments I get on it, it's probably not gonna be that good, so... Let's just stick with what we know works for right now. Respiration 2. You are so close. So close. But no. I can't even see feather falling on this shit at all. It just will not fucking show up, so that's also fun too. So we're gonna end up burning through a fair bit of these till we end up getting it. Oh, come on, man. But I mean, for it to not even want to show up in a book is definitely really annoying too. And we'll get there at some point. It's just, it's a long game, you know, after a while, but it's still annoying. I don't want to settle for 3 neither, but I might as well just because it's a book, so at least I can, you know, combine it with another one later if it comes down to it. Why is multi-shot a level 30? That's stupid. Don't make a hell of a lot of sense. But at least later with Feather Falling 3 on this book, I could at least get it up to 4 if it really came down to it. Oh, there's 3. Yeah, see, that's why we did it. Yeah, so 3 is a level 2. Fucking bitch ass punk. Great. Really? Well, now I get to choose. Yay. Wahoo. Fuck it. We're going for the Feather Falling. I don't give a fuck. Give me the goddamn Feather Falling. Let me be happy. I will put that on there. And then we'll see how many levels this takes. Shouldn't be that many. 24 versus 12. Alright, these are literally perfect, barring mending. So, you know, cool. So all we need is mending, and then these will be perfect. And then I literally are just trying to focus on the helmet now. I will probably love to get Fortune 3 if this ends up being garbage, and it is, so go for Fortune 3 there, I guess. Kind of want to see 2. Sharpness 4, Sweeping Edge 3 for 13. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can kill. But we are getting there. There is progress being made, if nothing else. As annoying as it is. Alright, Sharpness 4, Sweeping Edge 3, Diamond Sword. Cook that one up real quick. There we go. Let's see how much it costs to slap these together. This is pretty cheap. 19 versus 15. Wow, that's pretty cheap then. Okay. Cool. That's not bad then. And you know, we're still going for that, but we'll focus on the sword just for a little bit, just so I can at least get something out of it today. So yeah, we just need to get up to level 15. By getting this sword fixed up, it ought to make things go by a lot quicker with killing these blazes, so it'll take less durability overall, and you know, just having a better sword is always really nice, so it helps. Alright, just another 3 levels, and then we'll see what else we can cook up, but otherwise it's, you know, it's coming along. One more level. And now we can go make a good sword. It's not perfect yet. It's very slightly worse than what I would like, because it'll have looting 2 and not 3 and sharpness 4 and not 5. And then obviously it doesn't have mending still, but barring that, this thing's actually going to be quite the beast. So this is doable to get it up to sharpness 5 and looting 3. And then mending's mending. I mean, that's fine enough too on its own. Otherwise, there we go. Good ass diamond sword. We're still after the book for Fortune 3, just to have as spare. And otherwise, and mainly too, if I want to slap it on one of these, it's good to have, so. Right now, we've got a much nicer sword that, you know, it's here. Doing what it can. I mean, look, it's so much more shit dies, it's real. And same deal. We're gonna go ahead and try and get that Fortune 3 book, and then see what else we can get on the helmet, and try and get respiration again. But yeah, we're getting there. Alright, we're halfway there again. But we are getting there, though. That's the main thing. I've been doing this for almost an hour. That's not fun. Alright, another 3 more levels for that Fortune 3 book, and then we can try and farm for the helmet. And otherwise, I think that'll do it book-wise and enchantment-wise for right now. I don't know, dude. Digging that damn ravine, or not ravine, that river kind of like killed all my momentum, unfortunately. So I figured out too late that soul sand exists, so that's a little annoying for sure. I guess while I'm sitting here, I guess I can think about that river a little bit, but for that river, I'll probably just... Fuck if I know at this point, honestly. Probably am just better off just putting down soul sand at every, like, Y interval. But, I think I should definitely map an outline of it, and then just flatten it out to a certain point on each layer, and then just, you know, have soul sand at the tips of it or whatever. So that shouldn't be too bad. Because I definitely can get the soul sand, that's not really an issue anymore. But it's just, you know, getting the boat to go up and down properly is the weird part. So it's not really that bad at the end of the day. A little annoying for sure, but not the worst thing in the world to do. So I keep forgetting about soul sand. I only think about it for like bubble vaders, and I guess I don't know. I never really thought about it for proper rivers before. That would have saved me a lot of time in the past had I actually remembered that. So, whoops. But we'll probably end up using some of the cobblestone to fill back in the strip that we already dug out, and same with some dirt. Just because honestly, it's not really worth having it be that fucked up and stupid. So we'll fill it in a little bit and kind of see what happens. Or maybe not. I'll probably leave it alone for now instead, because I really don't want to feel like I'm wasting all that other shit for nothing. Alright, only one more level though at least, but... And we got it. It's that easy. I'll go to 31 just that way it rounds it out a little bit better. And there we go. Alright, so we get a spare Fortune 3 book, which is pretty cool and useful. Yeah. Only Fortune 3, which is a little bit lame. Aqua Affinity, Respiration 2. Lame as hell. Let's see what's on the other book first before we get too hasty. Now it shows up. Fuckhead, son of a bitch. That's so mean. That's so disrespectful that I would do that. Oh, I'm getting it anyways. I know I'm gonna want it at some point for, like, making another pair of boots that have soul speed on them. No, there's a different enchant that's mutually exclusive. I forget which one it is, though, but there's one enchantment that you can't have Depth Strider on. No. I might just be stupid. I don't know. I might be thinking of something different. I'm honestly not 100% certain, to be real, so... Alright, Respiration 3 grind. Again. Yay. Wahoo. Looting 3. That's the other grind we're on right now then in that case. So, yoink. We're going to stop what we're doing. And actually, no, we're not, because we're going to check one other thing first. We're going to see if I can knock this bad boy down to looting 2. Yes, I can. How cheap can I go? That is not looting 2 anymore. Come on, Volta, hand it back. You know you want to give it back, man. It would be pretty nice. Alright. Level 28. 3 more levels gets us looting 2, which we can put on here for looting 3. And from there, we'll kind of grind out. So, still trying to get respiration, but looting 3 will definitely make things a little bit nicer to have, if nothing else. And we'll dump that away. There we go. There we go. Alright, so Sandy, let's go ahead and get our funny little looting 2 book now. Like so. I don't think you can get multi-enchants on books, unfortunately, as annoying as that is. Real shame, you know. Section 3, like a loser. Respiration 3 on the motherfucking book. Good thing I brought these, because that would have been super annoying otherwise. Alright. We need to get to level 30 for our Respiration 3 book. And then from there, we're at a point now where we've got 2 spare books we can keep. We've got the one that we can actually use to make looting 3. If I'm lucky, I'll get another Sharpness 4 book. And then otherwise, we're trying to get Respiration 3 book to put onto here and then combine these helmets together. Which, if we take a peek actually through the enchantment table, or not the enchantment table, the anvil, I kind of want to peek to see how many levels it takes to combine these 2 right now, because that should give us a good idea if we could even afford it or not with the next combo. Answer is yes, by the way. We can super duper afford this, so. Section 4 and Breaking 3 Aqua Affinity. Yeah, okay, we can definitely afford it when it's time. Good. Very good. So we'll just have to slap Respiration on whichever helmet and combine them. And then it'll be pretty much a cakewalk from there, so. We'll finally have full perfect armor today, barring netherite, barring mending, but this is more than good for now. But we're getting there. And we got a solid backup pickaxe for a while. I'll have to get on Breaking 3 on that at some point, but I think that's okay for now. I'm just doing this for the crafting table. Just to have. yeah, back to waiting. Alright, not gonna lie, I forget the thing we were trying to enchant. I think it was a book, so let's find out. Yes, because this gets us Respiration 3, which is exactly what your boy's after. Fortune 2. Not really what I'm looking for there, but whatever. And that's not the point, is the point now is we're good. So we need to slap Respiration 3 on that bad boy. And then we can put these things together. Protection 4 and Breaking 3, Respiration 3, Aqua Affinity. We're just missing Mending. We have perfect diamond armor now. Finally. It only took a really long fucking time, but we do have it. That's nice. You can get to level 9, I have Looting 3, and I kind of want to just soft reset it for Sharpness 4 here, or see if I could roll it on a sword real quick. So why don't we go ahead and grab some diamonds, make a spare diamond sword, and see what we can roll. Oh, guess it's a little bit too expensive, dang. We'll see what we can block then, I guess. Oh, sharpness 1. Yay, how nice. Nope. This is how we're gonna do this, huh? Alright. I get it. Annoying as it is, I do get it, unfortunately. So we're gonna be aiming for another sharpness 4 book for a while, apparently. Now, at least, that'll be the only other book we have to get for this sword, other than mending, of course, because we've already got sweeping edge and unbreaking. And then that'll put us at sharpness 5 and looting. I don't put fire aspect on my main swords because I just think it's dumb, but, you know, I get it. You know, I understand why people do. Do I agree with it? Not really, but, I get it, you know. It's cool. It's a funny little book to have, right? But, otherwise, it's just kind of there. Sharpness 4. I'm not seeing sharpness 4. Piercing 4. Yay. Wahoo. And I'm not just going to combine a bunch of sharpness 1 books and call it a day. Because it's literally just cheaper and easier to just keep re-rolling it until we end up getting what we're actually looking for. So, you know. We don't do cop-outs. That is rare for a level 1 enchant to be more expensive than a level 2. You really just don't see that. There's 4. Cool! Alright, so we gotta get to level 30 here. And then we can enchant this diamond sword. Otherwise our gear is literally perfect. Pickaxe is very good. It's perfect barring mending. Technically we need another efficiency 4 pickaxe to make that, but we're not going to sweat that right now. We've got a spare feather falling book in case we need it. Same with fortune here as well. And then of course we've got our looting 2 book that we'll have. So we'll probably go ahead and get this sharpness 4 sword made. We'll put looting 2 on it, and then we'll combine it with our current sword. And then that'll give us everything at that point. There's nothing else I'll really have to worry about for a very long time because my gear's good and my tools are good and I've got backups of them that I can make. Technically, we need to work on the axe and the hoe, but we're not going to do that today because it has already been an hour and most of it has just been stupid shit, so, you know. Boring as it is, it's gotta happen. That's how these things tend to go. Alright, another 11 levels to go, but we're getting there, finally. Get there one day. Annoying as shit, but again, it's gotta get done, man, you know. Only another 2 levels at least, that's good. I need to make sure I kind of keep the durability on this in check. I've got so much of it right now that it doesn't really matter, but that's the thing. I've got a lot of it for now, and I don't want to fix this up by hand with another diamond sword later, because I just don't think I'm going to have the levels for it, so, you know, don't want to fuck that one up. Alright, we're almost there. Just a little bit left. Probably another 2 blazes or so. Oh, alright, there's 2 blazes. Wow. Who would have guessed? Alright, so we're getting sharpness 4 on this actual diamond sword. Like so. There it is. It was a pretty shit enchant for a level 30, but not my problem because that's what I was looking for. So we're gonna go ahead and slap looting 2 on here. Combine it with our main one. 23 versus not 23. Gotcha. We're done. We're done. There's nothing left to do at the moment, so we're done. Perfect diamond armor. Still our pickaxe is trying. We got a backup one. I can see if there's gonna be Unbreaking 3 on an enchanted book. There's not. Okay. I don't think I care enough for a pickaxe either. So we've got a spare just in case that we can enchant later. We got a couple of spare books if things go really fucked up and something breaks. Otherwise, fuck this shit. We did it. It took a literal hour and 20 minutes. That's how long I've been streaming for, so probably about an hour that has just been grinding for levels, unfortunately. But we have done it. The bow is good. Only needs power 4 to get to a perfect bow. At least as far as I consider it to be a perfect bow. I suppose while we're here, we could at least take a little fuck around through the nether. See what else is out there. Mainly, I want a way to get to the, that. Maybe also not stare at them. That probably would help too. But if I'm not mistaken, we should have a tunnel that goes down. And then we've got a basalt roof here. You can see where I came from, though, at least. Also, make sure to be a little careful. Oh shit, this is the actual way out. No. I guess I should have brought some blocks with me, but that's alright. That one's on me. I guess we can always just come back and get cobblestone, to be fair, but that means I have to come back, so... And I don't need to really put cobblestone down there, I just kind of want to. Just because it makes it 2 blocks wide, so it's a little bit safer. But we're gonna go ahead and try and snag some ender pearls while we got this looting 3 sword. And also so that way I can make ender chests without really feeling bad about, you know, wasting obsidian or feeling like I'm wasting obsidian or whatever. But yeah, we got a good bit of extra blackstone and cobble, so we'll take what we got and we'll build something. I'll take our ladder going back down. We'll probably make our bridge like 3 blocks wide or something. I don't fucking know. We'll do a little something like this. There we go, just that way to start. Yeah, spoiler alert, having an easy way to get to things is usually pretty important, so that's why we're taking the time to actually bridge this pretty nicely, and, you know. But this means I'll have an easy-ass way to get ender pearls, which, yeah, I don't need to explain that one. That one's just good. And they're stuck a little bit like a bunch of dumbasses, so that's good for them. Okay. That was almost a little fucked up and evil. There we go. Get in a boat. You know you want to. There we go. Whereas we can always take some of this home, I guess. There we go, that's what we wanted to see. There we go. Already got 7 ender pearls from 3 endermen, that's pretty good. This should be a good idea. Uh-oh. Wonder where he went. Oh. There he is. Only a half a heart, yeah. Even then, it could barely get up to a half a heart. Okay, so now endermen aren't really that scary anymore, so that's good. That's what we wanted. Of course, we really don't want to get too willy-nilly, especially at the, in the end. Yeah, we could afford to do something like that without having to place on the boat every single time. But we'll just try and grab a couple of extra ender pearls. I mean, we're already at 13, and I've got however many back in my base, so we're actually doing really good already. But, you know, there should always be more. And I guess while we're down here, it couldn't hurt to have some extra magma cream, so... Whoops. There we go. A little something like that. Now I'm looking for another couple endermen out here in the world, and we're lucky we'll spot some. If not, that's alright too. We've already got quite a lot, so it's really not that big a deal, but it can't hurt to have more. Or at least not right now, so... You didn't even drop one. How mean? That's not cool at all. Now, the other thing we're trying to keep an eye out for, which we're probably not going to see by comparison, is a bastion. Uh-oh. Okay, this is just getting kind of annoying. You can knock it off. I did 2 hearts after all that time, huh? That's actually kind of fucked up, but the other thing we're really trying to keep an eye out for is a bastion, you know? Still need to get a netherite upgrade template, not to mention those things are just loaded in general, so... You know, having access to one of them somehow is always a pretty good thing to have. Especially if it ends up being a treasure bastion with a magma cube spawner, because then I can build an ice boat road to it, and then we can actually, like, have frog lights if we really want to in the future. Which, you know, those are always nice to have access to. I actually built a frog light farm in my hardcore world, and I think I used it once, and then... never use it again, and then I don't even use frog lights in any of my builds. What? I was like, he just kind of quit because he placed his block, and then he was like, okay. That puts us at 19 ender pearls, though, you know, then whatever we have in our base on top of that, so doing pretty good. And he's dead. Let's go see what's in this direction. I haven't been out here before. That's not a magma cube. Oh shit, it's still the same nether fortress over there, ain't it? Wow, that would have been a little bit of an easier way, huh, to get into it. Oh well. I'm happy with what I got, so that's alright. Yeah, we've got another, not another, but we still have another fortress out in that area that, or at least another exit to it. Oh, hey, we got some other skeletons, and another arch there. This thing goes on for pretty long, it's just I don't normally get to see it, I guess, since I'm never out that direction. Oh, I didn't get those in time. Oh well. Yeah. Alright, out we go, back to the base. Nothing left really to grab at the moment. And I don't have some urgent need to go beat the shit out of those guys yet, so. Their skeleton skulls are cool and all, but, you know, not really a point if you can't go fight the Wither yet, so. Or not that I couldn't fight the Wither yet, but, like, you know, I kinda don't really want to at the moment. There's other shit to be doing. Yeah, it should just be an easy boat ride home. We've got really good armor now, so we shouldn't really have to worry about anything. And we definitely have a lot more to explore that way. And it really will be doing a lot more nether exploration when I get an elytra, but you know, we'll probably do after I beat the Ender Dragon, if I make it that far, which I probably will realistically. After we beat the Ender Dragon, we'll go find an elytra first, like straight after, and then from there we'll probably just start doing a bunch of villager shit for like mending, because we really need to have mending. Cost isn't that big of a deal, but I have to set up a villager breeder first, and then get the infrastructure going, and then I've got some name tags, so being able to catch and name a zombie will be super simple. But at some point, we're gonna have a lot of villager trading shit that we're gonna have to do. Um, for income for it, to get emeralds to actually do shit, I'm not fully sure what I'd like to do yet. I know I would like to do something that's a little bit easier to repeat. Just don't know what that'll be yet, unfortunately. No, yeah, I can't think of nothing yet, other than like iron for emeralds, but that's kind of just lame after a certain point, so we'll probably act like I didn't say that. No, we'll figure it out. I don't really want to. Realistically, it'll probably be glass panes again because glass panes are just reliable. But the thing is, though, you know, with this new update that they did, you kind of cutting your profit margins too hard, so you're barely making any money off of it at this point, which is a little bit of a shame, if I'm gonna be honest. But I get it. I wish they didn't do it, but I get it, you know. Let's go ahead and craft this bad boy back into that. That's not, actually that is supposed to go there, funny enough, but go ahead and put away some of our spare books. And our leftover cobbled stone. And all of our nether shit can just fuck off. Wood can go in here. Don't know where I have those extra ender pearls. Oh yeah, they're in mob drops. Oh yeah, we got 32 ender pearls. That's definitely a great start. We can put that away in there. And I forgot to take the blaze rods with me from earlier, but honestly it doesn't really matter, so that's alright. We've got our spare pickaxe that can get stored away in there. Same with our spare diamond helmet that we don't give a shit about anymore. And I think we're good here otherwise. I'm tired of just grinding. It's making me sleepy, unfortunately, so I think we're done. We're currently on day 122, and we got perfect armor out of it, so I'll take it. That was pretty solid. OBS magically is working now, so it only fucks up when it wants to, I guess, which Cool. Nice of it. But yeah, that'll do it for me today. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see y'all again next time.